Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me here in the Amsterdam airport. I left the house at about 3 p.m., landed here at 3 a.m. my time. So it's in the middle of the night for me. So, of course, got to make a video. And that got me thinking about Depression era psychics in America. There are a lot of marketing and business insights that you can get from folks working back then. That's what we want to cover. And if you are new here, yes, my name is Jonathan Pritchard from iCanReadMinds.com. My goal is to share all the insights I've learned on and off stage over the past 15 years touring the world as a performer and business consultant. And this channel is where I share all those insights to help you make your wildest dreams a reality. And now let's dig into psychics. Way back in the early 1900s, psychics would actually get arrested for defrauding people, making false promises, that kind of thing. So being a diviner or a seer would get you arrested. Kind of back then, they took that kind of thing seriously, fraud, right? Nowadays, who cares? You can claim whatever you want. So it was kind of interesting how they would get around those laws, and instead they would call themselves an intuitive reader instead of being a psychic or claiming paranormal skills. They would say, I just got a really good intuition, and that's what I use for all of my clients. And even so, being an intuitive reader, they would be talking about having their own system. And that was kind of the first step, is whatever it is that they were using, it was their system. And it's really important to have some set pattern of things to make your choices, to do consulting with. And when people are asking you, like, let me consult my system. As you can see, nowadays, every consultant has their own branded approach. The Savant system, the Sigma 6 system, the Eisenhower matrix. So we just renamed the Eisenhower matrix to the Acme Consulting Co. matrix, that kind of a thing. You've got to have your own branded approach to set yourself apart from what everybody else is doing. And then that will be your distinctive thing that you could license out, that other people are going to know you for. And now that's your thing. So take whatever system you like, tweak it, apply your own perspective, make it yours, and now you have your own system that people come to you for. Now, another angle is how they would market themselves. Of course, back in the day, newspapers were the way that you got your information. So running an ad in the classifieds would actually get you a lot of visibility. And these folks would actually get paid to travel. They wouldn't just stay in their hometown. There's a Bible verse about how a prophet is never accepted in his own land. And yeah, it's hard to be an expert when people have known you since kindergarten, right? So you've kind of got to go outside your own territory in order to have your marketing materials present you in a way that is congruent with how the new people are experiencing, rather than your friends and family that have known you your whole life. So they would go to a new town, a big enough city that there would be enough people for what they wanted to do. Then they would set up shop at one of the best hotels in town, get a whole suite, not just a room, but an entire suite. And you've got multiple rooms. So the main area would be the office area, and it would kind of be set up like an office. And it would be the nicest place in town. And that would cost a lot of money. When people would see the ad in the newspaper, for bookings, please get in touch with us here. Come see us at the best hotel in town. Then the perception is, wow, if they can afford being at the Ritz for the next 2 months, they've got to be successful. They've got to be good at what they do. And then they would be able to charge a lot more than somebody who was in a dingy, dusty basement shop kind of a thing. So they understood the value of positioning and branding, of making sure that they had the best of everything, that they were dressed well, that they had a nice office area, the suite at the Ritz. And that way they could charge 1,000 times more than the person who was just getting by with a $5 reading. They could be the same person giving the same reading, but the person in the dingy tea room might get $5, and this person who's dressed to the nines in the Ritz could charge $5,000 for the same amount of time, give the same reading, and both clients would get value out of it. But this client that was paying $5,000 was $5,000 invested in the answer, whereas this person was paying $5 and kind of go, I'll take it or leave it. So the amount that your client invests in your solution also helps them buy in to literally buying the solution. If it doesn't cost them much, then they're not going to be invested in following through with the advice. And that's a huge detail too. That's why I wrote an article several years ago about ask holes. People that ask a whole bunch of questions, you tell them the answer and then they ignore it and then keep going on their way. Well, it's because they haven't paid for the lesson and therefore it's worthless. Free advice is worth exactly what you pay for it, right? Here, you're getting this for free. You didn't pay $5,000 to hear this message. So maybe this will hit, maybe not. But if you did get any value out of it, hit that like button. Is the easiest thing for you to do to let YouTube know that, oh yeah, maybe other people should see this as well. If you didn't like it, cool. I'm impressed you made it this far. So that's basically what I wanted to cover, is the kind of general idea of the importance of positioning, of branding, of going where your audience is, and then presenting them with an offer and making sure all of that is congruent, and then for you to use your system to deliver results. And another angle of that system is that it gives you kind of a standardized approach to any kind of problem. Instead of just saying, well, I feel like you should do this, well, I think you should do that. You say, according to the system that delivers results, here's step 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's what's to do next. So having that system in play really helps people trust that you're going to deliver the results that they're actually booking you for. Figure that out, package it up, trademark it, make it yours, and you can travel the world. All right, that's it for now. I would highly suggest that you watch this video next and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos about this kind of a thing, about business, life, mastery, and everything that encompasses. And in the meantime, as always, remember, if you can change your mind, you can change your life.